Hello everyone, this is Victor, the Director of Content for BlueDAG. In this video, we will demonstrate the use of checklists in BlueDAG's Pro mobile app. Checklists assist on-site inspectors in thoroughly evaluating a facility for accessibility. BlueDAG's Pro mobile app checklists are dynamic and self-adjusting, so you only need to answer relevant questions. Answers indicating an accessibility issue are linked to findings that are saved to the evaluation once the checklist is completed. Checklists can save time and improve accuracy. Let's get started. Your first step is assigning a checklist group to the evaluation. Checklist groups work like a filter to present the most relevant checklists to the user. We can see several checklist groups in the dropdown. I will select the office building checklist group for this demonstration. To see which individual checklists are included in each group, click the checklist group mapping link. In this table, you can review the checklists associated with each checklist group. Let's go back to the Evaluation Details tab. We must choose one or more barrier standards for the evaluation to get the correct checklist versions. Start with the applicable federal standard, then add state and local standards where they apply. The system will automatically assign the correct versions of checklists to complete to conform with your designated barrier standards. Let's save this and move over to the Findings tab. To work a checklist in the web portal, add an area or space. Select the More dropdown and choose Complete Checklist. You'll be presented with a list of pre-filtered checklists. You can search available checklists using the search box. Let's search for bathtub. The bathtub checklist is not included in the office building checklist group, so our search returns no results. You can display all checklists that match the chosen standards by clicking on the Show Other Relevant Checklists link. Clicking this link removes the checklist group filter. Now we see the bathtub checklist and can select it to work on it if desired. Clicking on Show Suggested Checklist will reapply the checklist group filter. Now let's complete a checklist. I'll search for mirror and select it. In the checklist dialog, I confirm the area I'm working in. Clicking Next begins the checklist. Each checklist question and its potential answers appear below. An as-built field is available to record any measurements related to the building feature, and a comments area provides space to record notes associated with this checklist session. Most questions have additional guidance that is viewable by clicking on this left side icon. Additional explanations, figures, and web links related to the question will appear for reference. Clicking the right side icon will open the photo upload frame. To attach a photo to the question, drag and drop a photo file on the panel. Click the panel to select one or more photos, or paste a URL or image link. Let's start answering questions. My mirror is above a counter. The measured height is 42 inches. That is the end of this checklist. We chose one that was short for demo purposes. From here, we can select another checklist or return to the evaluation. Let's see the findings that the checklist created. I navigate to the Findings tab and open the appropriate area. I see a finding displayed with a red dot. This is the finding that was created by our mirror checklist. I see the uploaded image and the as-built condition I recorded. I can review the finding text, citations, and other properties to make edits as needed. I'll click Save. The red dot is removed, indicating that I have reviewed the finding. Now we'll work on a checklist in the BlueDAG Pro mobile app. Most checklists will be completed during an on-site inspection. Clicking the Checklist tab presents a list of available checklists, just as we saw in the portal. We can see how many checklists of each type have been completed and which ones have synced with the portal. We can also see the barrier standards associated with each checklist. If you don't see the checklist you are looking for, click the All tab to remove the checklist group filter. This displays all checklists that match the chosen barrier standards. I'll switch back to the Relevant tab and choose the Mirror checklist again. I'll select the area to associate with this checklist. I can also grab my current geolocation My latitude and longitude will be associated with the checklist and each finding generated from it. I have a comments box, like in the web portal, and navigation options at the bottom. Additional navigation options are available by clicking the 3 dots. The photo button will activate the phone's camera, so I can take a picture to go with a question. Let's begin the checklist. I'll answer the questions the same way as before. I haven't taken any pictures yet, so I can either tap the gray gallery area or the camera icon to switch to my camera. Once I've taken one or more pictures, I can tap the gallery area to view them. I can enlarge an image for viewing, add an image from the device's storage, or take another picture. Tapping on a photo opens it in full resolution. I can delete the image if needed by clicking on the trash icon. Let's finish the checklist. Here's one important difference between the portal and the mobile app. In the mobile app, a prompt to take a photo appears if an answer triggers a finding. Completing the checklist takes us back to the checklist screen. Notification dots at the bottom tell us that one checklist has been completed and one new finding has been added. Checklists with gray ambulatory icons are single checklists, like the mirror checklist we just completed. Those with blue ambulatory icons, like the restroom checklist here, are parent checklists with additional ones attached, such as lavatory, mirror, etc. When you complete a parent checklist, it will suggest other relevant checklists to work on. Let's look at the Findings tab. The finding has been created with the photo attached and the as-built condition recorded. I can edit the finding, save my work, and move on. When finished, I exit my assignments list and synchronize with the portal. Back in the portal, I confirm that my sync was completed and my new findings are present. I can also review completed checklists in the Checklist tab. Click a checklist to open its overview. Click the checklist details to see geolocation data, comments, the checklist version, and the questions we answered. I can filter questions to only show those that triggered a finding. Clicking on a question will display any images taken for that question. Clicking on the barrier finding ID will take me to the finding generated by my answer. I'll wrap up with some common troubleshooting tips for checklists. First, if you do not see checklists for an element such as a door, lavatory, or other feature, confirm that you have added the federal standard to the evaluation details in addition to your state or local standards. Second, if changes you made to the checklist group or standards in the evaluation details are not reflected in the mobile app, confirm that you synced the mobile app after making the changes in the portal. Lastly, if you don't see findings in the portal from checklists you completed in the mobile app, confirm that you have synced the mobile app. That's it for this overview of working with checklists in the BlueDAG Pro mobile app. Please contact us if you have any questions or need more information. Thanks for watching this video.